Hello, podcast listeners. Real quick before we start the episode, I just wanted to give you a heads up that while editing, we accidentally deleted about 30 minutes of the podcast at the very end there. So the last 30 minutes is no longer there. Really cool. But that's what happens when you get three boneheads trying to produce a professional podcast. And for that reason, we appreciate your support. We appreciate the love. So if it seems like the show abruptly ends, that's why. So there's an hour plus of good audio, and then right after the pee break, where we would have come back to do current events and some other bullshit, that's where the audio cuts out. So like I said, there's a good hour plus of your listening pleasure to enjoy, and we love you and we appreciate you. Okay, enjoy the podcast.
Kick off the episode with this.
I could have dropped my croissant.
Perfect.
Good way to start the show.
Yeah.
I dropped my croissant Vine. How long was Vine a thing?
5 years or something? I don't know, maybe
was a
longer.
Quick
Yeah.
up and down with that one.
The downside of technology and shit moving so fast is I don't have a frame of reference for anything, like in terms of time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, like, how long has it been since Vine wasn't a thing? You could tell me
Right.
5 years and I'd go, yep. But you could tell me 3 years and I'd go, yep.
What about MySpace?
Yeah, me too.
MySpace, yeah, exactly.
No frame of reference for that.
Is MySpace currently a thing, though?
I'm sure it's still a
You can
dot
still
com.
get on.
It's still a thing, I'm pretty
like
sure.
technically, yeah.
Yeah. It's a ghost town, I
When was
would
the last
imagine.
time you logged on to MySpace?
I think I tried to, like, 6 months ago.
Just to see?
Yeah.
And
I
could you?
couldn't get in, no.
To your like old account?
Nope.
What does it even look like now?
Probably the same. I mean, no one's changed anything.
No.
I mean, like,
Weird.
your shit looks the same.
Yeah.
Do I still have that Red Hot Chili Pepper song from fucking... That's the real question.
Yeah, how about that? You could just have a song to welcome your guests.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always great. Except I'd be jamming music on my own and then, like, you know, go to bed, wake up the next morning to, like, check news, go to MySpace, forget my speakers are
Right.
full clip,
And just
Yeah.
die.
and go to some chick's page and, like, Fall Out Boy just blast, wakes me up.
Yeah.
MySpace was really great for bands though. Like it
Mm.
was everything I wanted
Yeah.
for a band website. And
Yeah.
of course nowadays it's like whatever. It's so much better. But
Mhm.
But at the time...
people don't understand. At the time it was either your own stupid website, which is so limited back then, like getting
Yeah.
music players, like you had to know how to code and shit to build a website. Now you just get Squarespace, you drag and drop, and it's much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all of the coding, I mean, it's not much, but all the coding knowledge that I have is because of MySpace.
Right.
Like, you had to learn
Yeah.
Yes,
fucking
that's right. To
CSS,
custom anything.
HTML, all that shit. Like, I fucking knew, for a line break, it's like, you know, left arrow, BR,
Yeah,
right arrow.
right, yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Yep. Yeah,
Thanks,
it was like really
MySpace.
competitive.
Dude, some of those MySpace skin designers,
Oh,
some
yeah.
of like the really sick ones, they were getting 400 a pop.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Fuck, man.
And the market was not
old
super
days.
saturated for years.
Yeah.
So one guy would do something sick for one band, everyone would see it, and then
Yeah.
of course the smart designers, they would put a little tag like designed by whatever on that page.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people would hit that link, and then he's just got like 16 fucking bands in his inbox, just like, yo, we got money.
It's so funny.
Let's go design us something.
Do you know the band I was in, the Days and Nights? We did a contest for MySpace Records, and it was sponsored by Toyota.
Oh hell.
And the
Wow.
contest was to get signed to MySpace Records, and we made it to like the top 2 bands,
Shit.
and then this other band from California ended up winning. But,
Oh, he's
yeah.
a band from California.
I mean, they like flew out here and did like interviews with us and a whole video thing. It was like a fucking to
Whoa.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Played some showcase thing at the Key Club in LA for it. And we were like really going hard for it.
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I think about that because we did a showcase for Victory Records, and I think about everything we had to do to get out there
Mm-hmm.
and how ultimately not worth it was.
Oh God, no.
I mean, we drove
No.
from Portland to Chicago,
Ugh.
got next to No Sleep because of course they wanted the showcase to happen in like an inconceivable amount of time.
Right.
Be here in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you as a kid, you're just like, this is our one
can't
chance.
say no.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
And so our families are just like, what are you talking about? Like they all have like logic and reason. We're like, you don't get it. We're going to be rock stars.
Yeah, we're about to get signed.
Yep.
Was it a show or was it just in front of people from the label?
Just people from the label.
That's even
Tony
worse.
Brummel, the head dude, he walked back and
get
forth texting,
right.
told Mark, who was soon after that our manager, he told him not enough breakdowns, and then he left. So
During the show?
yeah, I think he stayed for 2.5 songs.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Very sick.
So you guys just stopped playing then when you walked out?
Well, he walked out, but everybody stayed. We just didn't know that everybody that stayed had zero decision-making ability. So we should have stopped, but we didn't know.
You didn't know. So you just kept playing,
Yeah.
pretending to be a rock star.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean,
I never understood that. If I was an A&R guy or whoever from the label, that's not how I'd want to do it. I'd want to go to one of your shows and see what happens.
It's funny you say that because then somebody who I consider to be very different from Tony Brummel, Monty Connor from Roadrunner, he actually came to a show.
Right.
He came out. He fucking took a train or some shit. It took him like a while. It was in New York, and he stayed for the whole fucking thing. He said hi to us afterwards.
Right.
It was the shit.
Yeah, and especially today, like you can do most of that homework up front. You can go to their social media sites. You can see how many followers these bands have, the engagement with their audience, YouTube videos. You can watch live videos. You can do a lot of your homework up front
Yeah.
before you even decide if I want to go to a show or not. And
Yeah.
then if you like them, you're like, this is worth checking out, then you go fly out and see them.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, it's just so different now. I every time I hear like people still do showcases today,
Yeah.
weird.
I know.
I don't see the point.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if like you're Lady Gaga or something, or you're, I don't know, you play piano and sing, like that's maybe a little different.
Well, I could see a showcase being especially important if it's like a Slipknot situation where they got signed before they ever toured. So it's
Right.
kind of like, all right, they have like this huge following, but we got to see if there's any meat and potatoes in this bowl, or is it all sugar? You know, is it all just internet fucking like, oh, they're the shit. Like I'll totally go to a show, but nobody knows if they're any good. What if they get up there and
Right.
they're just the Milli Vanilli of metal? So you need to see if there's like some.
Slipknot, the Milli Vanilli of metal.
You've got to see if there's some fucking substance there. I could
Yes.
see that. And I think in this, kind of to your point, in this internet age, that is the landmine you don't want to step on.
Yeah.
Is some like bubblegum fucking, they got a bedroom studio where they can make everything perfect.
Right.
But then they don't have that musical ability live. Because I mean, that'll, you know, I think you could get further on internet shit than like the substance, the like being a sharp musician
Yep.
type shit. But I mean, one would definitely hurt not to have. You got to have both qualities.
You gotta.
I mean, you got to have a plethora of qualities. It's not just those two, but
It is a weird time to be a band. That is for sure.
yeah, I'm so out of touch. I don't even know.
The rules are
Yeah.
so different.
Like I'm in a band now, but we're not like, it's different.
And you work at a record label.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not on the A&R side, so I'm just kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm that dude in the office where like something new comes in and I literally just judge the quality of it. Like I don't give I've never been like, oh, this sounds pretty good. How many followers on Instagram do they have? I've never cared, but I get that in that job you need to.
Yeah.
It's important, but I'm just like, you show me somebody that's got 5 million followers, but the music's garbage. Why am I going to give a fuck?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Because like that doesn't impress me. But you know, the buying public, they're obviously somebody that you want to keep in
That
mind.
don't
when,
impress me much. Who is
fuck
that?
no. Sheryl Crow.
Shania Twain.
Shania
I think it's
Twain.
that hot.
Holy
Low
shit! I'm just
number.
now realizing
Canadian.
those are different people.
Those are different people.
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, those are two different people.
Shania. Oh yeah, Shania
mean,
Twain's a little bit hotter.
They're not different people.
She's
but they are.
Canadian. I know that, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Who is?
Shania Twain's Canadian.
Is that right?
I will bet a lot of.
I
With
think
a name
you're
like
right.
that sounds like it has to be from the South. Shania Twain. It sounds like Twain.
It's so close to
Canadian.
Twain.
It's so close to twang. Really?
Is a Canadian singer, songwriter, and actress. What does she starred in?
Interesting. That's crazy. Fucking nuts, man. Oh, Ashcraft has the fire back up.
Boom.
Fireplace 10 hours full HD.
Dude, I got an
It's getting
idea.
hotter in here.
I got a new podcast name for us.
Okay, what do you got?
The Fireside Story.
Haha.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm sure your band would love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing confusing about that.
Yeah. Well, because no, this will be the Fireside Story podcast.
Okay.
It's different.
Right.
That's what I'll tell them. You guys, it's different. It's got
like-
podcast after it.
It's like the band CKY, but also Bam's. So Bam Margera's brother, Jesse Margera, is the drummer of the band CKY, but Bam would make the movies CKY.
Yes. I remember
that?
being
Yeah, I was
so
very
confused.
So confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So confused.
And Louis C.K.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's all three confusing.
It's very.
I used to offend a lot of people when like LGBT was like kind of a newer thing before it tacked on like all those other letters.
Mhm.
I would always be like, I would say something offensive, and then I'd be like, I'm not trying to offend LGBTCKY2K. Like I would add that to the, and everybody, like somebody would always laugh, but then be like, oh, dude,
Oh, bro. Not cool.
like I'm just playing, just funning.
Just fun. So it is starting to become the fall here in the Northwest very quickly, apparently.
Yeah, what's up with this fat ass
Dark and
rain
rain.
we're
Love
getting?
it.
I know. Yeah, I'm liking it too. There's
Yeah,
a little
I'm-
bit of
Love
thunder
it.
today.
I'm super not mad at it.
Yeah.
Fuck with summer.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're true Oregonians.
Yeah.
I know. I've been down to California a couple times, and it's like, oh, that's right. It stays warm like this through most of the year,
mm-hmm.
which for some people is great. I mean, for me, it's great to visit, and there is a part of me that like. Here's what I do struggle with the darkness up here. That does get to me after a
That's my
while.
shit.
You like it. I don't know.
You-
Once I hit my 30s, I started to.
I like that Jake is saying he
me.
likes it because I was thinking the other day, I was like, I want to talk to somebody who prefers it. And then I want to ask them if they do the things that I do when that time of year occurs and see if, one, if they do, two, if they do, does it bum them out? So for me,
Let's do it.
I hate that I leave work, at 5 o'clock and it is fucking pitch black. And so I guess I don't hate that. But what I hate is that causes me to then by 7 p.m. be like, time for bed? And then I'm
right.
for sure in bed by 9.
In the winter?
Yes.
Every day.
Because I'm just like, fuck that. Like, the days feel so long because night starts so soon.
Yeah, it's going to be different. This year, they moved daylight savings time. We don't have that bitch anymore.
Wait, what?
Really? Wait, what does that
What does that
mean?
mean?
We don't go back anymore.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, it's so dope.
why is that?
Because fucking farmers. We don't have those anymore.
Because-
but who
farmers-
decides that? The federal government? Or
no,
what do
the
you
state.
mean?
The state did. Oregon, we're not. You don't know about this?
No.
No.
This is the best news ever.
When did this happen?
Like 5 months ago.
James and I are like scared right now.
Yeah,
I'm,
you're
I'm like,
terrified.
wait,
Apocalypse.
We're not gonna go back in this made-up time construct.
what?
Once.
So,
Yeah.
so it won't be
One
as
unit?
dark.
No, it'll get dark an hour later.
Okay. Well, I
So
mean,
instead of
that's-
getting dark at 5, like it
that's
usually does in the
Well, it would be
winter.
6.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, that I am stoked
Mind
about that.
blown.
I
Yeah.
fear change.
I'm fired up for it.
I guess it is.
I-
good. Yeah, it's good for the winter, right?
You know that in America we lose like 40 billion in productivity from like the time switch, from like people not showing up to work and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's fucking crazy every year.
I could see that. Yeah.
But now, how does that work? We're on Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to be off from the rest of.
But Washington's doing it too.
But what about California? What about
Who
Utah?
cares?
What about Idaho?
Utah,
But they're all part of the Pacific Standard Time. That's what I'm saying.
then we'll be off. Arizona does it.
That doesn't make sense. How could
It just stays the same time. Why do they go back in time? That's so
no, I
fucking
agree with
stupid.
you. I agree. It's very dumb. It makes no sense now. But
Just start things later.
I mean, time in general is a construct.
Thank you.
I was driving to work the other day, and there was like a
Whoa.
squirrel across the street, and I don't know why, but the first thing I thought about was like, he has no idea what time it is,
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
and that's fucking rad.
yeah.
or
He's
yeah.
just like, yo, where's my nuts?
or
That's
that
all.
it's Christmas time.
Yeah,
or something.
He's
That's
not stressed
fucking
about getting
hell.
his squirrel wife a gift and her not liking it. And
Yeah.
he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. So who gives a fuck if we stay at the same one we've been at? Like,
Yeah.
No. I keep hearing the "Back in Time," the fucking Back to the Future song. That's all.
Oh.
It's just on loop in my head now.
Dude, those are movies that I've for sure seen. Don't know a single goddamn thing about it.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've seen them.
But in Rocket League, I just
I
bought
love
the Back to the Future car.
That's dope.
I've been
Nice.
smoking some
The
fools with that thing.
DeLorean.
I love Rocket League.
Dude, it's so
awesome.
fun.
I bought the new 2K too.
Really? Oh, see, I want to get that. I did finally buy. I was gonna
2K
bug
basketball.
James for it because James told me a while ago, if you want to borrow Red Dead, I have it. So let me.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it so bad one weekend, so I just bought it. So I have it.
Nice.
But I started playing it. Yeah,
Cool.
I murked those two or three dudes, I guess. That you got to kill at that cabin or whatever
In
in
the
the beginning.
snow?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a buddy hiding behind some shit.
Keep playing because it's a little slow in the beginning.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
fine. I just got to get
Gets
through it.
better.
It's so difficult.
It's so great. Like you start going to like what is basically the South. Have you been out there yet?
No, hell no.
Which is like New Orleans.
I'm like an hour into the game.
Yeah, okay. Dude, it gets fucking nuts. I mean, I'm not a big video game guy, so maybe it's not that crazy, but to me, it's like the craziest game ever made.
I'm getting less and less. I mean, video games were my fucking
The
life
shit.
for like 20
Oh,
plus
they are
years.
the shit. Yeah.
But I just now I'm kind of
Yeah.
I like literally time wise, I don't know where that time would go. Like,
Well, and
how
look-
does that happen now?
dude, look where video games are going. So many of them are like, oh, dude, you should play this game. Oh, how long is it? It's like 120 hours.
Yeah.
So you need to be that guy that sits down.
120 hours.
Yeah.
It's that, or it's like Farm Simulator.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I
Like,
know.
just
gonna
go
get bad,
fucking
man.
get paid to be on a fucking farm.
Just go
No.
farm. I know.
It's you get $9 an hour. It's better than jerking off in your mom's basement.
Yep. I know.
It's crazy.
And spending, I mean, dude, a lot of those farming games and shit, they like Farm Quest or whatever that one on Facebook was. My mom was dropping credit cards on that
Yeah.
thing, just like, oh, I got to get more shovels and shit.
oh
I'm
my
just like,
god.
Look at this cute pig I bought.
yeah.
My friend Tony used to play. I used to play in a band with him. His dad. This was a few years back, like when World of Warcraft was really, really popular.
Ooh.
mean,
I
it still
avoided
is,
that
but,
shit like the
Like
plague
I knew,
because
yeah.
I
me too.
knew it would ruin
dude.
me.
No, he's like Tony and his family. They're crazy into it.
Yeah.
One of them has a fucking tattoo about like they're
Good
way into
God.
it. And anyway, his dad, his like side hustle was to sell the currency for the game that you
Right.
have to
Oh,
use
yeah.
in the game.
Yep.
So it'd be like a Bitcoin almost.
Yeah.
Right.
And somehow his dad farmed it. I don't know how the fuck he did it. It still doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh
But-
yeah, dude, you could sell weapons, dude.
Yeah,
I
he
heard
would,
that there
like,
was a
for
woman.
real money.
There was a woman that was designing like digital dresses, and she would sell them. And I feel like I
Yeah.
heard
They do
figures.
that on Red Dead.
I heard figures of like 4,000, 8,000, like USD
something that's not real.
for dresses and shit.
Right.
For a dress.
Yeah.
I read that like 2K last year,
Crazy.
people spent 670 million on virtual currency, just to buy it to make your character better faster.
Yep. That's nuts to me, dude. That's
And-
nuts.
It's fucked up because like you look at the beginning of video games, you know, what was the first, like the Pong or whatever, right? And then like Nintendo 1 to like Super Nintendo, PlayStation, all the way up to where we're at now. That seems like a crazy progression. And it is. Like
Yeah.
difference in video games now compared to when we were little kids is insane. But that's nothing compared to where we're going.
Dude,
Nothing at all. Like
Yeah.
AI and augmented reality is so going to be a thing with video games.
Well, it's because so many technologies start before they're ready. Like,
Yep.
with how long ago
Yep.
we heard about, not even heard about, but could physically start purchasing virtual reality consoles.
Yeah.
That should be the standard at this point, and it just isn't because
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, we have a. I want to say we have an Oculus at the Rise office. I played it for 20 minutes. A couple other people played it for a few minutes here and there.
How was it?
And it's done. Like, we're done. It's in the corner. No one's touched it in
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Does it suck?
It's just, it's not cool
not there.
enough to
Yeah, yeah.
warrant putting on a bunch of gear
Oh, okay.
and like
Yeah.
taking time out of your work day and shit. It's just, it isn't that fucking rad. It's interesting,
yeah.
but that's it.
It's
I mean,
way
I've had more.
fun to get a console in your living room.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
I've had more fun playing Mario Kart for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
The
Reminds-
gameplay is just not there. It's like
But it will be.
Yeah, it will be eventually for sure. They just rely too heavily on, whoa, like you can do like so many of the one I played. You were just a dude that ran a convenience store. So I'm like, I'm just gonna downgrade my career and
Yeah.
like that's how is that fun?
That without the risk of being shot by a
Yeah.
tweaker.
And then
Yeah.
so you get like really creative with it, and it is really fun because then you get in there, you go, wait, none of this is real. So you go to the coffee, you know, you're in like a 7-Eleven, you go to the coffee, and like a customer comes in, you fucking bust it over his head.
Yeah.
And then you throw candy bars at his face, and then you're like, hey, I gotta go back to work. And then not in the game though, like in real life, you
Yeah.
fucking take the headset off and you go get some shit done.
Fuck.
It's just not that. It's not that cool.
Yeah, it'll be there.
I do wonder.
Oh, it for sure will. Just like all things. I mean, a great segue to what we're talking about now is today's announcement of the iPhone 11.
Yeah.
Got the 11. What is it? The 11, the 11 Pro, and what? The 11 Pro Max. Is
When
what
does
it's
that
called?
come out?
Yeah, something like that.
You can-
November.
You can pre-order starting on the 13th. We're sitting
Yeah.
here doing a fucking ad for Apple right now. But yeah, on the 13th, I believe at like 5 a.m. So by the time this
Yeah.
podcast comes out, most people will have.
And it comes out
pre-ordered.
in November, you said?
Yeah,
Interesting. How much is a brand new iPhone 11?
It's gonna be cheaper, they said,
yeah.
but they didn't say what
I
price.
guess I don't even really know what a new
So
one
I
now is.
priced one out today. I looked at an 11 Pro, 256 gig,
Whoa.
space gray,
Jesus
and
Christ.
that was the middle tier for size. You could do like
Yeah,
500 something.
512.
Yeah,
That's a laptop.
yeah.
That is a laptop.
100%.
That's what
Um,
my
the
literally
fuck?
is.
And I think that was
Yeah.
$1,000, which that's a higher level, because that's the second tier of phone because it's 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max. So
Right.
I did the 11 Pro, and then at 64, 256, 512, I did the 256, and it was like with the Apple payment plan, it's like 40. I think it was like 41 a month.
For 2 years.
Yeah, for 2 years.
Huh.
So
Cray.
Things are crazy, man.
I think I'm gonna do it too, just because I have a 7 right now.
I do too.
Dude, and that's another thing I was thinking about. How crazy is it
What do I
that
have?
back in the day, I think I got like the 5, and then I skipped the 6 and went to 7. Before the 5, I skipped like the 4, and I had the 3 before that. I'm now skipping multiple phones.
Yeah,
But
you
they
are.
didn't have 9
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't they have
They had
nine?
the 8, and then
and
they,
then 10.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
well, they started releasing like tiers of each one. Like the 10 had the XR
Yeah,
and the X Max or some
but
shit. I
they
don't
just
even-
skipped 9, which was
I wonder
weird.
why. It's like a unlucky number or something
I don't
weird.
know.
some Illuminati shit, I bet.
Oh yeah.
How many letters are in Steve Jobs? Oh.
STEVEJO.
What is it? Steve or is his real name Steven?
Oh.
Whoa.
We don't know him as Steven. We know him as Steve Jobs.
Who's the fuck is Steven Jobs, Jake?
Bro.
It's Steve Jobs,
Steve
bro.
Jobs' real name.
I should work for the fucking CIA.
EVEJOBS.
Look at me, dude.
Is this a thing? Are you
Uh,
you're freaking me out, bro?
I'm gonna Google this.
Your boy is winging it right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tripped out, man. I bet that's it.
Dude, out of
Why-
respect
why would
for
it
him.
be that?
Well,
Oh,
'cause
out of respect?
you know what the first thing I thought of was how what the fuck is it called? The Ambassador Hotel
Yeah.
shut down. Is it the room or the entire floor that Jeffrey Dahmer was murking fools in?
Oh,
It's in
wow.
Milwaukee. It's right across the street from the Rave, which is a venue we played a couple times on tour. I think they shut the whole. No, it's
Weird.
I think I'm mixing that up with the mythology of a lot of Las Vegas hotels don't have a 13th floor, which
Yeah.
That- which is true.
which yes they do.
Yeah.
They just call it the 14th, so they're
Right.
stupid. But numbers aren't just going to stop for you. Like,
No,
it's-
that's not numbers.
It's
yeah,
such a
that's
great
not
point.
how it goes.
Yeah, that's not
That's
how
not.
that works.
No, that's well.
dumb fuck.
Is that the 12th floor? Yeah. So what's above it? 14.
14.
Okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
That's the 13th floor.
Not a child. Not going to believe
You know,
you.
it's- I just saw this article. This somewhere in like Germany or some shit. They had this like 420 kilometer stop mine, and it kept getting stolen so many times. They changed to the 419.99 kilometer sign.
The fuck out of here.
That's awesome.
Good lord.
Hey, I watched the Dave Chappelle special finally.
Nice.
So good.
Did you see Norm Macdonald's tweet?
Fucking loved it, man.
Dude,
No.
Norm Macdonald,
I'm a
Fucking
fan of Norm Macdonald.
crazy.
the older Norm Macdonald
Yeah, he's out of
gets,
his goddamn
He's
mind.
so nuts.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck anymore either.
the older that Norm Macdonald gets, the more I'm like, he's a fucking national treasure.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta hold. So it says, if any of you wish to be a comedian, study Sticks and Stones, which is the name of Dave Chappelle's special.
Right.
A comedy special from the Peerless One. If you don't consider Chappelle funny, you are wrong. If you are a comedian who does not see that he is the best we have, quit.
Yes. Perfect. He's absolutely correct.
And then somebody goes, I guess I was too broad with that statement. This is somebody else saying this, so I don't know if they're. No, never mind. I ain't reading all this shit. All I know is that Norm only responded to this one, but this person says, I guess I was too broad with that statement. What I meant is that Dave made his career on punching up. That's his brand. That's why he stopped Chappelle's show. So to turn one's back on that in order to pander to an increasingly polarized audience shows a pretty intense hypocrisy. You know what Norm said to that?
What?
Wrong.
Yeah, that's about right.
And he said, oh my God. So she said multiple things and he just keeps responding wrong.
Wrong.
He didn't even just do it once. She said something else earlier. Oh God. Yeah, it was.
I love Norm Macdonald.
It was fucking fantastic. I loved it.
Have you seen it, Jake?
Mm-mm.
It's so good, man.
No, I need to.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's so easy to watch too. Before you know it, an hour's gone by.
Did you watch the 20 minutes after
No, I
credits?
have not. And I need
I
to.
haven't either.
I need to.
I was told about it like a week and a half ago.
It's like a Q&A?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Fuck. Okay, I gotta
So
watch that tonight.
I found it through the end. Like you just stick through the credits, and it just suggested it to me.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't find it from there.
Oh.
But I'm sure it's up there because I heard the same thing happen for someone else, and then they ended up.
I think
finding it.
now it's up on YouTube
Oh, dope.
for
Okay, cool.
whatever reason.
Cool.
So
But it's so good. I mean, he comes out swinging.
yes.
This doesn't ruin anything or give anything away, but how he starts it with the impressions.
Dude.
He's like, I usually don't do this because I'm not very good at it, but I like to do 2 impressions for you. The first one is whatever.
Yeah.
Just get the ball rolling. It's really just to set up
It's
the
a
second
setup.
one.
Yeah.
And the second one, it's like, what does he say?
He's just like, duh. I don't know. I just didn't like it that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Duh.
Duh.
Because it's just not like what I'm into. And I just think that was wrong and he shouldn't have done
You
that.
shouldn't have said it.
And then he's like, so anybody have any guesses on who that was?
And people start going like, Trump, this guy or this person.
Yeah, and there's like the perfect little pause, and he just goes, "That's you, motherfuckers! All you getting on the internet giving me shit." And he fucking torches
turns on the audience.
at the opening of the set, just torches the audience, and then
Maybe
it's
5
like,
minutes in.
yeah, and there's like, now I'm gonna win you back.
Yep.
Because like that's just
Because they're like clapping for it because
Mm-hmm.
they know like we're all part of this insanely hypersensitive culture now.
yes. But there's so many. Here's the thing. I have this thing with. I do believe that we are a very divisive culture right now. However, I also believe that more of those sensitive individuals are just they're louder. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people like
My
me.
wife says it all the time.
I'm not an incredibly sensitive person, and I'm also not speaking up about that.
You know what's funny is I am a sensitive person in my personal life.
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm an emotional. I'm like the cancerous cancer of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and so I take things like that in my own life to a sensitive level, and I whatever, but not in that macro. Like I'm not offended by comedians ever.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't happen unless you come out and say something really fucking offensive that's not funny. But if it's funny, then you're doing your job.
Yeah.
If I'm laughing, that's the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
You fucking assholes.
People are making
Like-
noises with their heads,
Yeah, there's
and you're
exactly.
gonna lose your mind about that.
Yeah, you know what you can do too if you don't like it? Don't watch it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. It's a little
it.
life hack for you.
Yeah. Just
Turn it off.
Just do something else.
Yep.
Like not all comedians are for me either. Some guys I think suck. And honestly, some guys I think do come across offensive because they're not funny.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not laughing here. You're just trying to shock me or whatever. So I just move on to the next guy.
Well, and there's a level of justice. I don't know if I talked about this, but Emily and I were at a bar near my house, and we were sitting at a table, and someone's calling me right now that
He was on the podcast.
yes, yeah, this is my buddy Kyle calling me.
That's hilarious.
He texted me a few days ago, and he was like, "Dude, do you mind if I call you? I need to talk to you about something." I just blew him off because I was so busy. So today I hit him up and I go, "Dude, I'm so sorry. Call me back. I'm available for calls." He's like, "All right, I'll call you in a couple hours." It's been several hours. Now I can't answer, and he's calling.
No.
This is incredible. I look like the biggest piece of shit.
That
all right.
happens though.
Anyway,
It was really good though.
we were at this bar, and we're sitting at a table, and a waitress comes up to us, and she goes, "Hey, so we're gonna have a comedy show here, and you guys are sitting right where we're gonna put the stage. So would you mind moving?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. I am so. You guys are gonna have." And she's like, "It's just open mic," and I'm like, "Even better." So we go and we sit down and we wait for this, and it's like 17 open micers because open mic is 3 minutes. So it's a billion fucking comedians, and some of them are good. I enjoyed the first guy the most because he he had this weird tick of saying "I don't know" after every punchline. Like he had zero confidence, and it actually got funnier the more he did it. So he was like, "Yeah, my dad's got this app where he can just tell you where, like what airplane is landing where." I don't know. I guess he wants to be the Michael Jordan of like airplanes and stuff. I don't know. And then it would just be silent, and Emily and I were like, "What the?" It was so, and he's like, "I don't know." Anyway, so I flew in recently, and boy, are my arms tired. I don't know, like
Right,
that. I
right.
was like, you
Oh
don't
my
have to
God.
say. But here's the thing: if he didn't
Oh.
say "I don't know," it would have been an even bigger train wreck. Because the "I don't know" at least was a tick where you can kind of like,
Attach yourself to
yeah,
it.
you felt like you knew him a little
Yeah.
bit. Like he's just very nervous, and
I'm
anyway.
okay with guys that do that, by the way. Like, that's so ballsy to get up on stage and do that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that, and we showed everybody respect until one dude gets up there and he's like, yeah, I'm fighting with my girl right now. She just won't give up the pussy, dude. And I'm just like,
Ugh.
and the whole room just goes, ugh. I'm like,
You suck.
hey, we hate you.
Yeah.
And so he did his 3 minutes, which felt like an hour. No one was into it. And I just felt like that was this level of justice that like you can be sensitive and everything, but at the same time you can also just not be into something and let that guy know that. And there was this weird checks and balances of like, that's not going to work for us. Go get a new act.
Right.
Get a new personality.
Right.
Society is not going to accept that like weird misogyny and
Right.
and I think that that's all over the place. Obviously, I live in Portland. I'm in a bubble where things feel a little more fair. Put me in fucking Alabama, and maybe
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole room's laughing about that.
Sure.
They're like, "Oh, you should have her give up the pussy."
Rape her, hood.
Yeah,
She's yours.
she's your property, dude. You know, whatever.
That's why I think guys that can pull it off, it's so masterful.
Yeah,
You know, because Dave Chappelle, it's coming from he's saying edgy things or whatever, but he's doing it from a place of sincerity. He's also like, he's a fucking black dude. He's a minority himself, so he's coming
Yeah.
from a place of like, I've suffered most of my life.
Yeah.
And I've been through this shit. I've experienced real racism,
for real. Yeah,
like actual racism.
it's so funny that you say some people get away with it because I was just thinking the new Post Malone album came out, and I love that he calls women bitches so much in there, and all the women are just like, he's so fucking hot.
He's so fucking
People think Post Malone's hot.
Oh, dude, Emily,
Yeah.
that might be Emily's number one.
Lot of
I know.
people do.
I'm worried because I asked her the other day.
My wife said, she's like, he's not cute. That's for sure not it. But she's like, I don't know. There's something
Yeah.
about him. I was like, what the fuck?
I bet his body looks like a bag of milk.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I think it's confidence, man.
A bag of milk with Sharpie drawn on it because he's
Yeah.
got some tattoos and shit.
Hyper creative confidence dudes. can
Dude,
just-
I've gotten worried lately because the other day I go to Emily, I was like, you probably think James Franco's hot, huh? And she said the scariest shit I've
James
ever heard in my
Franco's
life.
hot.
Yes, he is. But then she says the scariest thing I've ever heard. She goes, I don't know. I'd go for Seth Rogen before him.
wow.
And I'm like, yo, we're gonna break up soon. Like,
Whoa.
you like all these like fucking
Frumpy.
monsters,
dude, you know what? That's good news for you, Holmes.
It's not.
Stop working out.
No, see, I'm fucked because I'm a
Oh,
babe.
you're saying because you're actually,
Yeah.
you work out.
I'm
you're
a fucking
decent-looking
10.
dude.
So now
Right.
she's just like, I like 7s, and I'm worried now. That's my thing.
Good, prime number.
Yeah.
That's such a funny thing.
Fuck.
You're too hot for your girlfriend.
I am. I gotta gain an insane amount of weight, which is tough for me for my body type.
you can go the opposite way. Just
I gotta.
freaky skinny.
Just get real skinny.
Here's the thing. What do a lot of these guys have in common? They are intelligent. They're talented.
They're funny.
So yeah, they're funny. So I've got all those, but
They're rich.
Huge meat hammer.
unfortunately, I'm hot too, and I got to figure out.
You're too hot, man.
God damn it!
You're too hot for your girl.
I'll figure that out. I don't know.
What else? What else? Did you guys get a chance to? We can edit this out if you don't. But did you guys get anything ready for that
Chance to jerk off.
thing
or-
I texted you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You have like winner or loser and
Sure.
something recommended?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I thought for sure you guys wouldn't have done that.
Have
I am so
faith.
proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Have faith, my
faith.
son.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, I'm excited.
I'll go last because I just lied to you and I need to think of something.
I knew it. I knew it.
No, I'm actually prepared. I already told Jake what one of mine are.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Okay, so we're gonna try a new little what do you want to call it? Subtopics? Some
A
Mi-
new
mini-
segment.
new segment. Okay.
It's called Winner, Loser, Recommend Something Cool.
Yeah.
And then like audience.
noise.
Yeah.
Hey, side note, you guys remember Arsenio Hall and this fucking
I
shit?
swear to God,
Yeah.
dude, I was just
Ooh.
thinking the same thing. Swear to God.
How did
Yeah.
we as a nation allow that to happen?
We didn't.
No.
I'm way too
Yeah.
young for that
No.
shit.
Yeah, I was, to be fair, I was like 4 when that was happening.
I remember being a kid and seeing that and being like, "That's fucking dumb.
That's fucking dumb.
What are they
shit.
doing?
Who?
Yeah.
What are you doing?" And all the adults in the audience are doing that. Like,
Ugh.
is so strange.
Well, anyway, like rad bands played on that show.
Fuck yeah.
There's like old helmet videos and fucking early Foo Fighters and shit. It's crazy.
Weird.
And Arsenio never knew
Yeah,
how to
he
like,
never knew.
because that's not his world.
No,
And he's just like, yeah, rock
like
on.
Faith No More. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
all right.
You gonna go first, James?
I can. You want me to go first? All right. My winner is Khabib Nurmagomedov. I actually said his name right.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
That might be the first time. And why did I say it right? Because I had it written out. That's the only reason.
It's cheating.
But dude, did you see the fights?
I did.
Okay, yeah, the card was terrible, but that fight was fucking dope.
The Barbosa
was-
Felder fight was great.
Good for Felder, by the way. Huge fan. Yeah, Khabib is the obvious winner.
Wait,
Oh
real
my
quick,
God.
did you feel like Felder won that?
I don't know. To be fair, I'm not good enough with the point system with fighting. So I don't know. You talk to Steph and you and guys who really are better at that.
Yeah. I would like to hear Stefan's
I trust
opinion.
your guys' opinion more than my own.
Yeah.
Because I
think
do think he won. but
all in
I don't
all,
know.
close. Listen, I wanted him to win. All in all, close fight.
He's such a beast.
I think, gun to my head, I give it to Barbosa, but whatever. You know, Barbosa also needs to not leave it in the hands of the judges. So it's, but it's
See, that's the thing.
it's a bummer.
Yeah. That's
I hate
gonna
that you have
happen.
to say that.
I know.
You can't leave it in the hands of appointed professionals. But okay,
I know. It's kind of why like I love submission only jiu-jitsu matches now. Like I'm really kind of obsessed with it. Like the Eddie Bravo, the EBIs, those kind of
Yeah.
organizations, because it's not left to points, which is great. Because it's like if you don't submit someone, they don't submit you. It's a draw. It's that easy.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah, he's my obvious winner. I am just completely impressed with this guy. He is unstoppable. 28-0. 26 of those are the UFC, right? Am I right on that? Something like that?
I don't think so. Jake, can you look that up? Just put KHABIB, and then he should have like a share dog or a wiki thing. And let's look at his.
Khabib record, yeah.
Because I want to say
28 now.
yes, but I want to say
But
half
what-
of those.
Or UFC.
Yes.
Well, either way, I mean, name off some of the fucking monsters
Oh.
he's gone through.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even been close. And Dustin Poirier, in my opinion, is one of the closest it's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
When he pulled guard and got him in that guillotine, I was like, oh, fuck, that's over.
How about the punch, dude?
Oh, and of course that.
But even how depressing
But
is
even
that?
that.
What I just said. The punch.
The punch.
One
the
punch.
one and only punch that landed. He just does the same thing, and no one has been able to solve that puzzle.
Well, Poirier kind of fell a little bit into what McGregor admits that he fell into, where his game plan was defense. How the fuck do you knock a guy out with defense?
They got to stop doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's how good. That's just them respecting him that much.
Yeah.
I truly believe that. And
That's why I think Tony Ferguson is the only hope.
because he's a fucking he's borderline mentally ill.
He's mentally ill and he never gets tired.
I think yes, you need a monster cardio mentally ill man.
Yes.
With elbows that are knives.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't be
And crazy
surprised.
triangles for days.
Tony's the kind of fucker that will just run to the center of the octagon and lay down and go, "Let's fight."
Yeah. He'll just lay down. He'll
He's-
pull guard and pull you into these limbs.
He's fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, and I say this every time I get excited about a fight, but I truly don't know if I've ever been more excited,
I'm
including
with you. Like matchup wise,
including McGregor Khabib, which I dropped $5,000 on for me and a friend to go to. This one, I might do the same goddamn thing.
well, Khabib does this. Did you ever find out the stats, Jake?
What
do we got?
What were we looking
Just
for?
we just want
How
to
many
see
of the
when his
UFC?
wins started in the UFC.
2011.
So does it say
How many fights he's done?
what number fight that is in for him? Because some guys start in different organizations and then move to the U.
Interesting. He was perfect 16-0 in the regional circuits of Russia.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So it might have
16
started.
minus 28.
Yeah. So
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
about half. Yeah.
Still, that's a lot.
No, because I want to say somebody, John Anik or somebody was saying that he is tied with fucking Anderson Silva or something for most wins. Or I can't Can't remember, but he's like, oh, George St. Pierre. He's like right there. I think he's one win away from tying George St. Pierre for the most wins consecutively in the UFC.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
There's got to be an exact number. Can you just do how many UFC fights has Khabib had? Just Google that.
Yeah, or
something
just
like that.
Khabib UFC record.
Yeah. But yeah, like he just does the same thing to everyone. He'll take you, obviously take down, double, single leg, whatever, and then pushes you towards the cage.
Yeah.
And then he'll just lock you up against the cage and grab your legs, and he just smushes you into the earth. And there's nothing you can do to get up. And anytime there is space, he fucking elbows you and mauls you. So you're either going to, the ref's either going to stop it by that, or he's just going to outwork you and choke you the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's what he did to McGregor. It's what he did to Dustin. I mean, god damn it, man. Dustin Poirier is no joke.
No, I mean, we all saw what he did to fucking Max. What the
Holloway?
Yeah, we saw what he did to Holloway. We saw
He made him look like
what he
a
did to
white
Gaethje.
belt.
Come on.
Crazy.
It's insane. What he did to Eddie Alvarez.
No, his jiu-jitsu is on point. He's a badass striker. And
A lot
he
of
does
people
have cardio.
A lot of people made fun of him for crying. Here's my thing. I love when
Oh,
fighters
come on,
cry
man.
because you can only cry about something if you were fucking obsessed with it.
Dipshits say that.
You wanted it more
Yes.
than anything on the face of the planet. And
Oh, because he had
most
a camp
importantly,
for 6 months.
most importantly, you visualized you winning.
Yes,
This wasn't just
man.
I just wanted it. This was gonna be mine.
It's also unlike any sport ever. It's for one, it's not a team sport, so it's just you.
Yeah.
And it's also fighting, so it's very like embarrassing when you lose. You get punched in the face
It's
until
just
you lose.
It's the truest competition.
yeah. You stand in front of millions and millions of people in your fucking underwear and fight another grown man.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
12.
12?
12
Okay.
fights. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense because I think George St. Pierre was
does it say who?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Name off some of those guys.
All right.
Name off his stable of hoes.
Yeah.
Kamal Shalaris.
No.
No.
Gleason Thibault.
Yeah, Gleason Tebow was
Tebow.
fucking.
A
He's
monster.
that guy that like he's a fucking square. Like he
Yes.
walks into doors and shit sideways because he's so jacked.
Doesn't fight anymore.
Nope.
Tiago Tavares.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, Ultimate Fighter, dude.
Abel Trujillo.
Yep.
I don't
That was an
remember.
embarrassing fucking fight.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Abel
It's always 3.
the Abel Trujillo fight was one of those ones where mid suplex the camera zooms in on Abel's face and he's literally just going, I don't know, and he's just getting fucking jacked. And it was like the 17th ride that he took, and he's just like, I got no answers. Is this fight over yet?
That sounds awful.
Sounds awful.
That's the thing, is that it's dehumanizing. Like when he
Yeah.
fought Michael Johnson, everybody loves how Khabib had him up against the cage, and every punch he was going, you must quit.
You must quit.
You must quit.
You
and
must
then
quit.
when he was done talking to him, he looked over at Dana White sitting next to him and goes, I need the belt.
I need the belt. Or to Connor, talk more now, Connor.
Yeah, yep.
You're not talking anymore. Or who was it before that? Was it Max Holloway?
Yep.
He's like, I deserve this. You know I
Or no.
deserve the title. Or no, it wasn't.
No, that was Michael Johnson.
That was
When he
Michael
said,
Johnson?
You must quit. I
You must
deserve
quit.
this.
I deserve this.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
just give up already. You
dark.
know I deserve this now.
I mean, I would not want to lose to someone with that beard.
No.
That is,
No, he's
No.
he's a devout, religious, like disciplined guy from Dagestan.
Yeah.
You can't get more hardcore and like. Have you seen where he trains? It's
Yeah.
not this fucking like fluffy
No.
Yeah.
shit that we have over here in the West. It is like just shitty fucking third world country gyms, and he's there every fucking day.
And he has this commanding father who looks
Commanding
like
father.
he looks like if you touched his chest, it'd feel like fucking wood, just like
Yeah.
a tabletop.
man.
And even when
Oh.
the post fight interview or whatever, somebody was asking him like, "What's the next thing?" And he's like, "I gotta talk to my dad."
I gotta talk to my dad.
Like it's very like they are just very structured in their
Sounds
hierarchy of yeah.
But that's their life, and like legions of young men worship the ground he walks on over
Yeah.
there. I mean, everywhere he goes, it's just Khabib, Khabib, Khabib.
His
Or they
fight-
go, what time is it? Khabib time.
Yep, Khabib time. His fight was streamed in Russia 24 hours after the fight. It had already been streamed 30 million times.
That's insane. He's
That's
a
crazy.
fucking hero.
He's a
over there.
superstar in Russia right now. Dude, when he beat McGregor, Vladimir Putin had him and his dad just come hang out for a little bit.
Right.
Did he get to ride the horse shirtless?
He didn't, but that would have been the shit.
Damn.
That's one of my favorite pictures of all time.
Putin just had him fucking
What an
suplex his
asshole.
horse.
Hey,
Yeah.
what an asshole Putin is.
I know.
Yeah, it
What
turns
a
out.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. So
So that was your winner.
okay. Were you gonna say something, Jake?
No.
All right, I go back to my thing here. Beep, 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 beep. My loser. Okay. My loser is the ugly shoe trend.
Oh, that's a
I'm
great
getting
one.
real fucking tired of this
Ugly
guy.
shoe trend?
Who's got the computer hooked up to the
I do.
Okay.
I already know what the fuck to look up to.
Yeah. I'll text you a thing and that at least gets you started here.
I heard the term dino stomper today.
I've had enough. It needs to stop. Stefan's wife, Brittany, who's a friend of mine as well. I love Brittany. There's no way she's listening to this podcast, but in the event that she is,
Fuck, Brittany.
you know I love you, Brittany, but you're a part of this problem. Like people who are really into fashion.
Oh, I don't hate those.
Oh, but they're terrible is the thing, though. Oh, but that's awful. Go to the article. You're Alan, you're gonna lose your goddamn mind.
Which article?
I just texted it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's infuriating.
I mean, in Britney's defense, though, it's the Billie Eilishes and the
Yeah.
How much of an asshole can I dress like today is the new thing.
Oh,
I mean,
I,
look at
I like
that.
those.
What are you talking about? Look at that shit.
Oh, cool, Pop Up City.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I'm not
like-
already pissed right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking.
Oh,
all
I'm
set.
legitimately not pissed, so.
Dude.
Because you like these? Oh,
Come
that's
on.
so bad.
I don't hate it.
Look at that.
It's like old, frumpy white people. Oh,
Those are
ugly is what you were
not
thinking?
bad.
Oh man, I'm getting so pissed right now.
Fat ass shoes. Yeah.
Look at these fucking
Those
goddamn
are.
stompers.
Oh, we agree to disagree.
Dude. I like it because
Those
I mean
are great.
that helps
But you
me.
like sneakers, right? You're kind of
Yeah.
into it. Yeah. So that's
That looks like.
dog shit. Those are like the daddiest
I don't
fucking
know,
New
actually.
Balance looking motherfuckers.
Okay, I have like. Go up.
Those piss
No, no.
me the fuck off.
I have like 5 pairs of Hirachis.
Because she looks so fashionable and gorgeous and like
$315.
Yeah. Those are just rich people Hirachis.
I just don't get it. I'm old and boring. That's it.
These look like she jumped off a building onto some marshmallows, and her feet just fucking.
Isn't that what-
That's right.
That's what you want when
That's
you
right.
jump off a building.
Look at those. That
Those
is
are a little
What
clunky.
an asshole. Look at those fucking shoes. Hey, also go back up to that outfit.
pretty sick.
So mad.
That looks like
Oh
in
man.
Dumb and Dumber after they get all the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
He's like blowing his nose with the
Got
money.
his skis on it.
Fucking-
I'm legit gonna save this picture so that if James clips that
Oh.
out, they have a visual reference.
I'm pissed. Pissed. These fucking shoes, man.
I don't hate them.
It's really just the ugly clothes trend in general.
Mm.
It's like, how frumpy can I look today?
I'm glad Jake doesn't hate him because it
I know.
makes me feel less
I
crazy.
Agree. I agree.
Because if he hated him too, I'd be like, then why the fuck are they a
Right.
thing? 300% of us don't like those in this room. But the fact that he disagrees,
Yeah.
that I'm like, okay, well then cool. There's some sort of market.
Yeah.
But you don't dress like that. You dress like a normal dude.
I got some shoes.
But you look like a grown ass man every time I see you.
Yeah, but
Let me see your shoes. What are you
I
wearing?
mean,
right
these
now?
are pretty boring.
What do you got?
These are like your everyday ones.
These are just like,
Are they Van? What are they?
no, they're just like flat deck shoes, basically.
Okay. Yeah, see, those are normal. That's what
Yeah.
a grown man should wear. I'm wearing
But I
classic
have others.
fucking Converse All Stars.
Those look like they'd hurt my feet.
They do. They're not very good.
Yeah. Those are probably
It's
the
like
most
walking on
comfortable
the
shoes.
concrete. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
See, and that's an argument I can get behind is
man.
if these people were like, I don't like, yeah, they look a little weird, but they're just so comfortable.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, makes a little sense.
So that's what I think it is.
Yeah. Because early 90s, late 80s was like, fashion is pain or,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the other way around. Because listen, I rock the Vans, which are like male high heels. Like these fuckers hurt all the time, but I'm like, they look the best. Like
Yeah.
I'm the most comfortable with this look. I've just
Yeah.
been doing it for so long that I can't imagine
Right.
switching it up. But I
maybe-
also have a pair of like the Pure Boost Adidas like running shoes.
I hate Adidas shoes.
Fuck, so do I for the most part. And those shoes are the sickest, most comfortable shoes.
Really?
Yeah. I'll just put them on just to like do housework because I'm like, they're the shit.
Better than slippers.
Oh my God, dude. They're incredible. They're like clouds.
I need to get some comfortable workout shoes for sure. My buddy works at Adidas, so I'm probably gonna have to hit him up.
Do
He
it.
used to work at Nike, and then he jumped ship.
Ooh.
All right, so my recommended content is a book called "Thank You for My Service," which is obviously a play on words. Usually, it's "Thank you for your service," and it's written by Matt Best, one of the coolest names of all time. His last name is Best. Pretty sweet. It's funny, we were talking about this earlier. He's one of the co-owners of Black Rifle Coffee Company, and he's a former U.S. Army Ranger, Special Forces, one of those badass motherfuckers. Like, he's buddies with Tim Kennedy, Alan.
Yeah, yep.
That whole circle of, like, Austin, Texas people. And, yeah, really good book. I listened to it on audio version. Just came out. And it's just a crazy story, like, perspective of someone who went through the war, you know, Afghanistan and Iraq. And then he was a contractor for the CIA, which in the book is redacted, but we all know it's the CIA.
Mm-hmm.
And just the stories and like just crazy, crazy shit. But it's so funny and filthy. He's also fucking degenerate. He's fucked a bunch of chicks. He's got a really popular podcast and he plays in a band. He's a guitar player. It's just a really different perspective from the typical like sad veteran story, you know. It's very uplifting and he's accomplished a lot post-military. So go check it out. That is my recommended content.
Hell yeah, Jake, what you got?
So my winner actually just became a loser.
I like it.
Yeah, I picked Antonio Brown because he made it to the Patriots, so he got what he wanted.
So
I
your
agree.
loser became the winner.
Because he just got accused of rape
Oh, when?
at 6:05 p.m.
Oh,
Pacific time.
Oh, so now he's a loser.
Yeah.
Are you saying he's a loser because that's clearly a losing place to be? Or
I'm what?
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm saying being accused of rape, that's kind of a loss.
Yeah.
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 But he is accused, so we don't know technically if it happened.
I mean,
To be fair, I'm
to
just
be
saying.
fair,
I'm just saying.
but that's still a loss either way.
Yeah,
even if you didn't do
that's
it.
what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting
Yeah.
at. Even if he didn't do it and he was accused of it, that makes him a loser.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
Now I understand the winner to loser.
From what I'm reading, it says obviously he denies each and every allegation in the lawsuit. He will pursue all legal remedies to not only clear his name, but to also protect other professional athletes against false accusations. Okay, well, don't worry about that. This is about you, not,
Yeah.
not others.
I hope
I'm
the next
starting
guy
a foundation.
doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's for wealthy men who take advantage of people, and
So that is a crazy story, though, that he held out and then now he's on the fucking Patriots.
which is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Well, because that's what they needed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
was another fucking freak athlete.
Well, they lost, what's his name?
Gronk.
Gronk.
Yep. Gronkowski.
What's your take on him, just in general?
Did you see the article, the thing he did the other day? He started the CBD thing and
Oh,
how
yeah.
awful football was. Like he couldn't sleep for
Mhm.
months.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
crying and like, do you see that? Do you see that press
Yeah.
conference? Yeah. No, I think people are really fucking mean about him.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because he's a goofball.
He's a
and-
partier.
he's a party, kind of a knuckle dragger. But yeah, it sounds like the NFL and his football career really fucked him up, man.
Yeah. They're all like that, probably.
They're all like that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
So he
dude,
got out and he's happy. He's rich.
You're under-
not
Yeah.
young.
you're under Belichick and fucking Tom Brady.
God,
Those
dude.
dudes will literally murder you if you don't win. Like, winning
Yeah.
is the most important thing to them. So that amount of pressure,
I mean, how many rings was he a part of?
like 3, 4.
3 at least.
yeah, at least.
I mean, he's got nothing to.
Yeah, he's 29, has a bunch of money.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's hot. I mean, it's just
I'm still.
Oh, yeah. Your girlfriend would not fuck him.
no. She'd be
he's-
like, "Ew, get away from me." Are those abs? I'm gonna puke.
She's like, I prefer Danny DeVito, for example.
Yeah.
I'm just,
You have the similar taste.
what?
It's slightly off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's
She'd be
right.
like, Gronk, get away from me. Where's your coach?
Yeah. You're a saggy old man I could ride.
Where's your coach? That's awesome. All right, who's your winner then?
No, that was my winner.
Oh, okay, so you don't have one. Then.
My loser is everyone who plays fantasy football because it's fucking stupid and annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Don't you
includes
play
me.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, like two leagues.
You're
or
just
some
gonna
shit?
get mad.
Don't
That
you have
just,
two
that
leagues?
includes me.
yeah.
Don't
I'm
you-
already mad. It took fucking 4 hours, and I'm like, this is so fucking stupid.
What am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, this year I opted out. I told the leader of the league, I was like, dude, I am of no use to anyone. I'm
Yeah.
obviously the worst here. I'm just going to take my name out of the hat.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opted out too the moment that
Did
I
you?
heard about fantasy football.
Yeah.
I was like, not for me.
Yeah, I can't really see you being into that.
Hell no, dude.
You're the kind of guy though that I could see not being into it until you are, and then you're a fucking nutcase for it.
I mean, yeah, that's been
Like
me
it's
with
either
so-
on or off, you know.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
girlfriend. She
Yeah.
was like, didn't know what she was doing, drafted the worst team ever, and then was like a psychopath about it. Like, who do I add? Who do I drop?
Right.
And would we'd get in arguments.
Does she
like,
even like football?
Not
No.
till she played fantasy football for 1 year last year.
Right. Have you guys ever experienced NFL Red Zone?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I haven't yet.
It's intense.
But Stefan was saying, because he has it, and he's like, it's basically for that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like for fantasy, but it's so advantageous for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just the highlights, or what is it? I don't
It's
really get
literally like all the big plays, and that's all you get is constantly jumping around.
it. That's so ADD and crazy.
Oh, but it's
But it's
yeah,
awesome, I bet.
Kinda. I mean,
So like a
it's
Sunday can
overwhelming.
be real fucking.
Oh, you're just like touchdown, interception,
and
sack.
it does it for you.
Yeah,
You're just sitting there hanging out, and it goes from the
Yeah.
Broncos game over to
Yeah.
the Raiders and
exactly.
back to the Seahawks, and weird.
Any team that's in the red zone, that's the whole point. Is like if they're about to score. And it's just, so it's like
So
constant.
it literally
current
is any team that's in the red zone.
highlights. Yeah. That's
But
what's
what? How do they do it when there's multiple teams in the red zone? They just prioritize.
They'll just pick one.
Just
I think
pick
they might
one.
have picture in picture too. I mean, it's fucking ADD as shit.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, he loves it. He's like, dude, I don't even. I have no interest in watching the normal shit anymore.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god. All right.
Crazy.
What's your recommended content?
Oh, Amazon shows The Boys.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's all I've heard.
It's funny you mentioned it
So
last
good.
week, and then my brother-in-law was talking about how great it was on Sunday.
Probably loved it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
Cool. Up to you, Ashcraft. What do you got?
Okay, my winner is Melanie Martinez. You guys might not even know who that is.
Mm-mm.
She was on The Voice forever ago, and then
My girlfriend made me get tickets to see her.
shut up.
Yeah.
Like upcoming?
No.
Oh,
it was
just
like
before.
old, and
Oh, okay.
it was
A
Weird.
singer?
We
Weird.
we
yeah,
didn't go.
it's so weird. You
Yeah.
didn't go?
no because we looked up. It's like she's like hadn't heard the original songs and looked them up and was like, I don't know. But she
This
liked her on
bitch?
The Boys.
Yeah, that's her. So she her first album, I think was called Crybaby, and it was just a lot of like a song was called Dollhouse, and a song was called
Yeah, we didn't. There's a lot of kids.
yeah. So it's very kid like, and she's she's a baby in one of her.
Ugh.
She infantilizes herself a little bit. So the new album's
Dope.
called K through 12. So it's kind of like her growing up, sort of. And listen, is she sexualizing kids a little bit? Yeah. But I'm one of those guys. I don't let my boner ruin the enjoyment of music.
Or 12th grade.
Right. So I gave it a listen. I've been very fucking excited about it. Something I love about her, even though the concepts are weird, she finds a way to keep the theme very K through 12. Like there's a song called Lunch Table, and it's about having a friend that you're friends with just at the lunch table, but then as soon as it's 3 p.m., they're nowhere to be found. You don't care about them very much. So obviously the wider topic is like these very like fringe friendships and which I'm sure like being in the industry she experienced, and also being successful, she experiences that a lot. There's another song called like Detention, and that's about like being in a relationship and not communicating, and so that relationship itself is in detention. It's not able to like grow or experience new things, whatever.
Cool.
Anyway,
So she's a winner because you like her music? Or?
the album is the shit. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the themes for me, like I think I've told James before, I'm not like a big lyric guy. I don't know the lyrics to some of my favorite songs.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just
Oh,
like
God, I'm the worst.
I'll tell you the vocal melody of everything. I can fucking hum that shit until I die.
It drives my wife crazy.
Yeah. I think people are
really don't.
superheroes when they sing the lyrics to certain songs. I'm like, how the fuck?
I know.
Because I only
That's her.
the few
I don't get it.
songs that I know is because as a kid I read the liner notes with the song
Sure.
and did it a lot, and that was almost this rehearsal thing of like I need to know. But then I was like, that's so.
I think
dumb.
it's also that we're players, like we're drummers,
Right.
and you're a guitar player. So our association to music is different.
I just love
Yeah.
music so
Well, I
much
like the
that
music, the arrangement.
yeah, I'm like, dude, the way the guitar goes with the drums there, that was sick.
Hear
Right.
that, Phil?
Yeah, they
Exactly.
dropped the
What the fuck
bass
you
out.
doing?
That was fucking perfect. I need the vocals there, sort of, but I'm not listening. Anyway, album's the shit. Artwork, all the aesthetic, the rollout was fucking money.
Cool.
Loved it. Losers, fucking Seahawks. They played the
We
Bengals.
They won.
They suck.
Yeah, they did win, sort of. They barely won, which against the Bengals that's
Actually
a loss.
didn't catch the game. I
They
just saw the
they
score.
won by a point.
You missed sucking.
That's what I
Dude,
heard.
David Carson,
Chris Carson.
I thought it was Dave.
Cleveland is who we played, right?
No, Cincinnati.
Or
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
The worst
The Browns.
Yeah.
Ohio
Oh,
team.
that's right.
And
the
their
worst
defense
team.
looked fucking crazy against us. Russell Wilson got sacked, 3 times?
Oh, it
Maybe
had to
more?
be more than that.
I read
It
somewhere
was-
that the Seahawks have never beat them in the opening game.
Oh, really?
I
until
mean, we probably
recently.
never played them,
Yeah, I guess that's probably
No,
it's a more
no, they have.
statistic. I mean, I'm sure they have, but
but
just
not very often.
not enough to.
Yeah, it wasn't a big number. It
Very
was
small
about
sample
4
size.
times. or
Yeah.
something.
Like when the Seahawks were the shit, their first game wasn't against Cincinnati. But then when they sucked a little bit before that, and
Right.
for most of my life, they probably played Cincinnati a
Yeah.
lot.
So we played the worst team in the NFL and only
One
won
of the worst,
by
yeah.
one.
Yeah, and barely won. It was
That's
They had 150 yards of offense.
yeah, dude. And Russell Wilson isn't he the highest paid? At this point, he's the highest
Nah,
paid quarterback.
He just got passed, but yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, but it's close.
It's
close.
to get fucking sacked is like what the fuck. But we're
Yeah,
we're
we
missing
suck.
we're missing somebody. I'm gonna fucking totally forget his name right now. But I feel like
it's just
we're
a different team now, man. Like I was thinking about the other day how great it used to be, man.
Earl Thomas. Are we missing Earl Thomas right now?
He's on the Ravens.
Oh, he's just gone.
Gone.
I thought he was fucking injured.
Could have used him.
Yeah, a little bit. We
There's
still
a lot
got
of people that
Wagner.
are gone.
We still got
Yeah,
Wagner.
like
Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, like
Lynch
all
was
these
the shit,
that-
dude.
the dynasty team, they're all gone.
I know. I was cool when we lost Richard Sherman. I was like, I mean, he's
Oh,
dope.
I
but-
love that. My
fucking
brother saw
great,
him in a
bro.
casino
Really?
in Snoqualmie, Washington.
I liked him.
Dude.
I mean, he was like
I liked him
A
too.
head
I
case
just
and
if I
crazy.
had to pick out of like him and Lynch and Wilson, like yeah, I'm like you can
Yeah.
go. I'm cool with that.
yeah.
Anyway, recommend. I'm gonna recommend the movie The Secretary.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
The
Man, you're
secretary?
pulling deep.
Yeah.
Did you just watch it
I
recently or
did,
something?
yeah, for the first time. Emily made me.
Oh man, for the first time.
Never been so goddamn confused
And uncomfortable
in my whole life.
and like turned on and
A
all
little
of
bit.
it. How about the ending?
I am real confused.
The ending is where you're
Can
just
we watch
like
a trailer? I wonder if
Yeah.
there's a decent trailer because it's a bit older and typically older trailers suck. What's his name? James Spader?
James Spader,
Do you know who James Spader is?
Robert California from The Office.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That
yeah.
actor who's always a creepo.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good at being that guy. The fireplace. There we
I've
go.
never had a job before.
And her,
I can assure you
Maggie
that I am
Gyllenhaal.
very
Yep.
excited about this opportunity.
Oh, it's so good.
Is a typist who can answer the phone.
You have reached the office of Mr. Edward Gray.
It's very dull work.
I like dull work.
So she just got out of a mental facility. She gets a job as a secretary for an attorney.
Got it.
This letter has 3 typing errors in it.
I'm sorry. I'm
Type it again. This needs more sugar.
Oh, I'm already
6 copies
feeling
of
weird.
this. What is wrong with you? You can get a much bigger voice out of that tiny throat.
This is the office of Mr. E. Edward Gray.
The trailer is weird, right?
Yeah,
They're making it
makes
seem
it
like
seem
it's
all
a-
like playful.
Wants to get married and have a kid.
If you need any more typing, I could come back later.
Thank you, Miss Holloway. Good night. Come into my office.
They're making it look so cute.
Yeah, it's not so cutesy. It's more.
It's not cute at all.
about my behavior.
It's very bad. I'm very fond of you.
I'm your secretary.
We can fully experience pain. We can live a more meaningful life.
Jake's face.
The best.
Are you doing something sexual?
There are other ways to show your feelings.
We can't do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Why not? I've found
God.
someone to love in a way that feels right.
Just a scoop of creamed potatoes.
4 peas.
As much ice cream as you'd like to eat. Could you get me a cup of coffee? Do you really want to be my secretary?
Yes, I do.
How high were you when you watched this?
Not at all. I wish I would have been.
Because the trailer a little high is pretty overwhelming.
Dude.
I can only imagine.
You don't understand. Like it's weird that the trailer left out the part where he pulls her skirt up and jerks off on her butt and then tells her to go back to work.
Yeah, just
yeah,
no big deal.
It's what do they call it? Like masochism?
Yes,
S&M,
S&M, which is
yeah.
sadomasochism. Yeah,
But
just
it's-
domination shit.
Right, but over like 2 hours, just
Yeah.
slowly getting more where he controls her, but she likes it, and it just keeps
Well, because
progressing.
she gets out of a mental facility, and in the mental facility, she had a rigorous schedule.
Yeah.
And they kept her on a routine.
Right.
And then she loses that a little bit, and then this guy kind of he tells her what to eat. He like,
Remember where he goes, "Put your hands here and do not move."
oh yeah,
And she this won't ruin anything, but she stays the whole night
yeah, yep,
until he comes back the next morning for work, and she like pissed herself.
yeah,
She had not moved.
Yep.
Her hair is all fucked up. She like
Jesus.
needs water, and she's
yeah. It's a
she
love
loves
story,
it. But it's a love story.
It's a love story about that stuff.
I love the ending too.
Love.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's I felt weird when I finished the movie.
Yep.
And listen, let me be very clear. That is why I'm recommending it. Am I saying that this is an amazing piece of cinema? Fuck no. What I'm saying is
But you have to do it.
I felt some goofy shit. I felt a little bit depressed. I felt a little bit angry that like you're trying to sell this as a love story. This is two unhealthy motherfuckers that found each other, and they very much try to make it seem like a forever kind of. Oh no, it's two puzzle pieces that fit together. No, it's two fucking psychos that both need
Mentally
help
ill people.
and need to leave each other alone.
But also, they found each other.
Yeah.
And there is some not because I don't really believe there's someone for everyone, but
Yeah,
like
no, there's some unlovable
there's
motherfuckers.
definitely
out there.
unlovable people.
I
but
don't.
at least like your weirdness can be matched by someone else's weirdness.
Yeah,
And
but
I do
listen,
like that.
listen. Shit finds a toilet all the time, and that's basically all that happened here.
Yep, shit found its toilet for sure.
Yeah.
Great, love that. Love
Boom.
that. Fun. All right, let's take a little break. I'm gonna go pee. We'll come back to some current events.
You
Sounds
go
good.
go piss your wedding dress.
Go.
Secretary reference.